About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Jose Altuve makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk. Pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Carlos Gomez will stand in now following that 7-pitch at bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gardner going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away. Into the box now, Carlos Beltran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Rasmus on the run. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Around second is Beltran. He's headed for third. Now a long throw to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. And a throw over to third. And he's back standing. One out and a runner on third. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
The 0-2 delivery. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Mark Teixeira is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Gomez. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira, number 395 for his career. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Starlin Castro set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Back in standing.
Keeping him close.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that...
A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0. Springer is leading off the inning, Evan Gattis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound. His guy's got him a 4 spot to work with in the first inning, so you got to figure he's going to be out there pounding the strike zone.
And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Nipped the corner, 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Colby Rasmus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Down by 4 this early, I don't know if that's the type of swing you need to be taking here.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here's the 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. George Springer stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and the Astros have their first hit of the contest. Luis Valbuena set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. That Didi Gregorius strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1. Aaron Hicks steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Into the box, Brett Gardner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Luis Valbuena leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. John Singleton will get his first cuts here. Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Jason Castro steps in now. Hard liner toward short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Jose Altuve will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game.
And you know, Matty, it was a really good at-bat he put together, too. He saw a lot of pitches, and that's exactly what you want from your leadoff guy.
Fastball called for strike 2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Carlos Beltran will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Alex Rodriguez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And the Carlos Gomez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Grounded down the third baseline. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. Carlos Correa is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
And another throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. There goes Gomez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Tanaka pauses. 1-1 on its way. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Well, for Gomez, his first steal of the year, of course, and it comes here on opening day. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Wheeling around third is Gomez heading for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-1 game.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Low with the splitter, ball one. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game. Colby Rasmus comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
George Springer.
Striding into the box, George Springer. He reached on a single in his first try. And this is low, ball one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Luis Valbuena is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, John Singleton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brian McCann is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Starlin Castro will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting, Shortstop.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game.
Ball three.
And that misses up and in, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gomez has a read on it. And the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. But they... Leading off the inning, Jason Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
The second baseman, number
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back. Still going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
now batting.
Carlos Gomez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. A 2-run home run there by Carlos Gomez, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Gardner is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter
Evan Gattis steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, even though he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 70% of the batters he's faced, the rest of his game has not been sharp, and he's not pitching well.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Aaron Hicks will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. And reined in one away.
The left fielder, number 11,
Brett Gardner will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Springer is there. 2 down. Carlos Beltran will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 4 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Alex Rodriguez would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Alex Rodriguez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Colby Rasmus makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Up next,
George Springer stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Luis Valbuena will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Teixeira will wait on it. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Chasen Shreve is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here's the big first baseman, John Singleton, as he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Jason Castro would be next. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, gloved by Headley. And way too much on the throw as it's over the head of Teixeira.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Jason Castro is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros get a run. Mark Teixeira will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Brian McCann stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
Rasmus has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 14, second base.
Starlin Castro strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Rasmus is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting,
Chase Headley will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Didi Gregorius strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Ball 2.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in. You're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jose Altuve is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Runs up and gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting,
Carlos Gomez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Beltran to the track, to the wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 7-4. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Evan Gattis now standing in, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
now batting,
Colby Rasmus will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. George Springer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High and deep to right center. Hicks racing back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
ladies and gentlemen.
But 2 come across. Brett Gardner will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top three guys in this lineup, and you got to figure you're...
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
That's a
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Carlos Beltran will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Just checking.
Fires, pauses, 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
One gone here in the Yankees seventh, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner. Foul. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2.
And you've got a guy on deck here that's homered already, so things could get real interesting with a base on balls here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rasmus is there. Two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. So a runner at second. Two down now. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Brian McCann gets a shot now with two men on and two away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Yanks. Luis Valbuena will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Betances is ready. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 21.
John Singleton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And the this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball, and that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out. Chase Headley stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Didi Gregorius is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The hit by ouch, that one hit him. Jacoby Ellsbury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. From the stretch, Carlos Beltran comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from 3rd.
Drilled right back up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And Jacoby Ellsbury will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Jose Altuve will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Batanzas sets. Here's his offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Teixeira is up with it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Carlos Gomez is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Castro is there, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Carlos Correa will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the seventh inning. This was a two-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Striding in to start the ninth, Alex Rodriguez. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ken Giles is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira is at the plate as he watches ball one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away.
Now batting, catcher
Brian McCann makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. Here it comes, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a really great win for these guys. Coming back from a 4-run deficit at one point, they showed a lot of fight out there to bounce back in this one.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight...